Hey everyone, it's Buzz here, and in today's video I designed 3 custom LEGO sets based on Marvel Studios' Infinity Saga. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the Infinity Saga sets we've gotten this year have been kind of lackluster. From a wonky Iron Man mech to an overpriced Hall of Armor, there really isn't much for Marvel fans to enjoy this year. So I took it upon myself to design 3 custom LEGO sets based on some of the characters and builds I'd love to see LEGO make. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe or else Baby Groot will haunt your nightmares tonight. As well as one huge thank you to Brickyear who supplied some of the custom molds you'll see later in the video. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at our first custom set, being set 76014 Time Heist Accessory Pack. This set contains 4 minifigures and would retail for roughly $15. Now personally, I don't think LEGO will ever touch the Vormir scene, so I also included the Power Stone to insinuate they both survived. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at our first minifigure, being Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow. This minifigure is pretty neat, finally using the Elsa hairpiece for Natasha, as well as coming with a brand new torso print. I also carried over her head and legs from the official 2020 minifigure. Next up, we've got Hawkeye in his Endgame suit. This minifigure only has one brand new print, with the head being reused from Queer Eye. He has a brand new torso print, as well as he comes with the Soul Stone. We also have 2 Chitauri minifigures, so you can have them battle against Black Widow and Hawkeye. And finally, we have the build, which is a very simplistic turret, as well as where the orb is kept on Morag. This is a set I'd really like to see LEGO make, as we still don't have any variants of Hawkeye and Nat from Endgame. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our second set, being set 76006 Battle on Ego, based on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Containing 284 pieces as well as 4 minifigures, this set would retail for roughly $30. Of course, the first minifigure we have is Star-Lord returning from the Benatar, except this time around he comes with a jetpack as well as a brand new helmet piece with the Superman hair integrated in. Next up, we've got Ego the Living Planet, who was noticeably missing from the original Guardians 2 sets. I'd love if we got a chance to finally get this character in LEGO form. The minifigure uses Jerry Seinfeld's hair in dark grey, as well as a Mandalorian cape. You'll even notice he has some printed arms, which is kind of rare in this video, as I tried to keep these figures really LEGO accurate. Next up, we have Rocket Raccoon, who finally uses the new reddish brown skin tone for the character. The figure is basically a recolor of the 2017 version, but that figure was already perfect besides the fur. And finally, here we have Baby Groot, who is, in my opinion, noticeably absent from this year's Infinity Saga set. Typically, these types of buildable figures always come with the minifigure rendition of the character. Heck, even Harry Potter comes with an entire extra minifigure. So LEGO cheaping out and not even including a Baby Groot figure really annoyed me. Anyways, this figure is an updated version of the 2017 figure using the brand new skin tone of dark tan. It's something I've really wanted, and again, LEGO, why didn't you include Baby Groot in the Baby Groot set? Moving on to the build, we have a bunch of Ego's rock form with some beautiful coral pieces that I really like. And here we have more of Ego's planet with some tendrils coming out to attack Rocket. These are attached by mixel joints so you can point them in any direction and have characters pose on them. And finally, here we have one of the Sovereign ships. This is a much more detailed version than the one that came in the original set, and it even has stud shooters. You really can't go wrong here. Personally, as a huge fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise, I would love to get a set like this someday. Not only to get updates of old characters, but finally get the main villain of the movie in a minifig. Ego was a minifig I've wanted LEGO to make for years, so now that we finally have the Infinity Saga line, I could see him coming in a set really soon. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our third and final set, set 76013, Ambush at the Garden. This set contains 612 pieces as well as 6 unique minifigures, and would retail for roughly $70. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, then you probably know I've already made this set before, but there were a few small inaccuracies that I wanted to go back and fix. With that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at our first minifigure, being Captain America in his stealth suit. The minifigure reuses the same Steve Rogers head from the Hydra Stomper set, and although I may not like that head, it's the one LEGO would use. The minifigure, however, does have an exclusive torso print representing the Winter Soldier suit. Next up, we've got Natasha Romanoff in her Infinity War attire. This minifigure is a remake of the 2018 fig. However, now taking inspiration from their most recent Yelena Belova minifigure with a more accurate jacket. The minifigure also reuses the head and legs from the minifigure from earlier. Next up, we've got Thor in his Infinity War attire. This minifigure now carries over the new Stormbreaker that appeared in the Love and Thunder sets. Thor uses a brand new torso print and carries over the same head from the Endgame sets. Next, here we have Dr. Bruce Banner. He's an entirely new minifigure having a brand new torso and head print, as well as using T'Challa's hairpiece with printing on it. And here we have Captain Marvel, who is honestly the most detailed figure in today's video. She uses dual molded legs, printed arms, and comes with the veterinarian's hairpiece. Her look at the beginning of Endgame was honestly my favourite of her appearances, and I don't know why they cut it off so short. And finally, here we have Farmer Thanos. This minifigure uses dual molded arms and has a bunch of scarring on his face and on his body. The big fig even comes with the fried Infinity Gauntlet. Now moving on to the build, we of course have the thick Hulkbuster.
Damn boy, he's thick!
I built this version of the Hulkbuster specifically for the fact that it was minifigure scale. It also has 2 stud shooters attached to the arm. This hut takes a lot of inspiration from sets like Yoda's hut and the Burrow from Harry Potter. Overall, it's very simplistic. It has a play feature to knock out the wall and has a few candles and also some food. Anyways guys, what was your favourite set in today's video, and what one would you like to see LEGO make in the future? Leave your suggestions in the comments below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, as it really shows LEGO that we as fans are looking for more out of the LEGO Marvel theme. As well as feel free to comment on any of your own set ideas for the Infinity Saga theme. I'd love to read them and maybe I'll make some of them. Next week we're going to take a look at some custom sets based on Miss Marvel, and then we're going to go straight into Doctor Strange Custom Sets Part 2. So, until then, I'll see you guys next time, stay safe, and goodbye.